Hello students, I hope you all are well in your home. Today in class 7 Social Science History, I will teach you the chapter New Kings and Kingdoms. Introduction. Many new dynasties emerged after the 7th century. Maps show the major ruling dynasties in different parts of the subcontinent between the 7th to 12th century. Harshvardhana, the powerful ruler in the Deccan region, died in 700 CE. After his death, a number of powerful kingdoms arose in the north, the Deccan and the South India among them. The Rajput took over the northern and the western India. Rajput, also known as Kshatriya. The emergence of new dynasties. By the 7th century, there were big landlords or warriors, chiefs in different regions of the subcontinent. They were expected to bring gifts for their kings, be present at their courts, and provide them with military support. The Rajput kingdom. The Rajput claimed themselves to be Suryavanshi descendants of Sun. They were staunch Hindu and ruled the area of the present-day Rajasthan. Some of the most important Rajput rulers were the Gurjar Pratiharas of Mandor, the Chauhan of Ajmer, and Parmars of Malwa. Warfare, the wealth, the tripartite struggle or the struggle between three parts, the Gurjar Pratiharas, the Palas, and the Rashtrakutas, was driven by the wish of possession by city of Kannauj. It was also important because the winning kingdom had control over the fertile region of the Gangetic Plain. Mahmud of Ghazni. Mahmud became the ruler of Ghazni, now in the Afghanistan, in 998 CE. He led a series of invasions in India. He had a great desire to raise a large army and make his kingdom the most powerful. He attacked India 17 times. He invaded Punjab, Peshawar, Multan, Mathura, Kannauj, and Somnath temple of the Gujarat Surat between 1000 CE. Mahmud Ghori. Mahmud Ghori was the king of Gaur, a small kingdom in Afghanistan. He was a lower ranking captain of Mahmud Ghazni, after whose death he declared himself important. He took over the territories of Ghazni and ascended to the throne in 1173 CE. He invaded India not only for its wealth but to expound his empire. In the famous Battle of Train, he fought with Prithviraj Chauhan of Ajmer and ultimately defeated him in 1192 CE. Students, I hope you all understood the topic very well. Revise the same in your home. See you with a new topic. Thank you and have a nice day.